I'm working on videos about all the little towns and pocket communities around Clark County, Washington, and this week's video is super easy for me because I'm going to talk about my hometown, which is Camas, Washington. Thank you for coming back to watch more. Bad audio and all. Hopefully today's is a little better. I'm working on it. If you can handle my amateur videography, please subscribe. I'm making new videos about living in Clark County, Washington every week. I grew up in this area and I love it, and I am happy to share what I know about living here in Clark County for all of you who might be considering making this little part of the world your home. Back to talking about Camas. This is a little town just east of Vancouver along the Columbia River. East of Camas is Washougal. To the north is the Brush Prairie area, and it currently has the highest average home price in Clark County. You can see last week's video for a market update where I talk about home prices all over Clark County. Whenever I tell people that I grew up in Camas, I always like to share that I grew up in Camas when Camas was not cool. We were the stinky mill town with the weird mascot. It's the Papermakers, in case you didn't know that. We were really not that great at sports and didn't have a ton to brag about. Over the years, the most common sentiment I get from people is, I didn't even know anyone actually grew up in Camas. So yes, there have been a lot of us that grew up in Camas, Washington. I think that sentiment is more common now because there has just been so much growth in Camas over the last 10 years that it's very normal to meet somebody there who is new to the area. So it's maybe more uncommon to meet somebody who grew up in Camas. The population of Camas in 1990 was 6,400 people. By the year 2000, it had doubled to just over 12,000 people. By 2010, it was almost 20,000 people. And now in 2020, or last year, it was just above 25,000 people. So it's grown so much. That's so much growth. And it's changed a lot. I've watched that change happen. It's been crazy. Camas has officially been around for 115 years. It was incorporated in June of 1906. The city is named after the Camas lily and historically has been a paper mill town, although the mill is now operating at a much reduced capacity. It's the Georgia Pacific paper mill. It's only running one paper line now, making paper towels. The paper mill used to be the biggest employer. In 1971, they had 2,600 employees, and today they only really have around 150. It is located south of the downtown Camas area. As I said before, growing up, we were the stinky mill town. That sulfurous smell came from the pulp processing plant, which is not operating anymore, so it doesn't smell bad anymore. And that rotten egg smell is gone. So if you're worried about that, set your mind at ease. Nowadays, the paper mill is not the biggest industry in Camas. Camas is now home to various white-collar, high-tech companies such as Hewlett-Packard, Sharp Microelectronics, Linear Technologies, and Wafer Tech. Fisher Investments also moved their headquarters to Camas, so we have a lot of Fisher families kind of coming and going into the area. There are a lot of people living in Camas who work in Portland as well. It's a pretty easy commute on Highway 14 to the 205 bridge or down to the I-5 bridge. It's probably 15 minutes from downtown Camas to the Portland airport, so super quick. Also, Camas schools are top rated in the state, and that draws a lot of families with kids into the area. The school district has handled the growth so well. Geographic features include Prune Hill. This hill rises up to 750 feet and is named as such because in the 1880s and 1890s, the west slopes and top of the hill were planted with prune trees. Fun fact, Clark County, Washington was known as the prune capital of the world at the turn of the century in 1900. The Columbia River. The main access point to enjoy the river is at the port of Camas, Washougal. It's a perfect place to launch your boat or go play. You can also check out that adorable Puffin Cafe, which is located on the dock down there. It's such a cute place to grab something to eat or enjoy a drink, especially on a sunny, hot day. They also have a new kids playground at the port that I just learned about today when I was figuring this out for the video. I need to take my kids because it looks awesome. Apparently I am 2 years behind because it's not new. I'm still excited about checking it out though. It has a 9-foot tall Sasquatch kneeling down in the center of the play area. So thank you to whoever designed this park. That's awesome. Camas Lake is a long and skinny lake in Camas. At first glance, it really does look like a river. It's 2.4 miles long. It's very popular for water skiing and wakeboarding. It has a well-maintained 3.4 mile long trail called the Camas Heritage Trail, which runs along the entire southern side of the lake. And there's quite a bit of water activity on Lacamas Lake. A public boat ramp is at the east end of the lake, and you can rent kayaks, stand-up paddle boards, and more stuff right there at the lake. Round Lake and Fallen Leaf Park are part of the Lacamas Lake system and are also great for hiking, playing, or a sunny day destination. Round Lake has a great trail system with both more difficult and easier hiking trails. And this trail system will get you to two popular destinations. One is the Potholes, and the second is the Lily Fields. There's also a super fun play structure at this park that my kids love. There are playgrounds sprinkled all over Camas, but here are a few of my favorites that my own kids love. Number one, Crown Park. This is an old school park in downtown Camas. It has almost historic playground equipment. I'm sure it's all safe, but not like the conventional brightly colored stuff that you see at newer playgrounds. It is a wide open and huge park, great for picnics or just letting your kids run and play. Grass Valley Park is another one that I adore. I have some video of this park in my video on Lake Point neighborhood, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Camas. This is just a great park with a super fun play structure for kids. They also have a little trail around a field, tennis courts, and a baseball field. Downtown Camas is super cute and fun to walk around and check out shops or go down there to eat. We were just down there last weekend at Tommy O's. There are adorable coffee shops, antique stores, restaurants, breweries, and boutiques. I would have to do another video on just downtown Camas, or else this video will just go on forever, and all of us have other things to do today. Instead of rambling on, I'm just going to show you a couple of highlight pictures of downtown Camas. Here you go. Here's some more pictures. I'm going to talk about a few annual events in Camas, and then I'm going to wrap up this video. Camas Days. Each year, downtown Camas plays host to an array of arts and craft vendors, a gated wine and microbrew street, a food street, concerts in the park, a parade, the Ducky Derby, the list goes on and on. It definitely has a very carnival type feel. This event draws 10 to 15,000 people. It's a lot. It occurs on the fourth weekend of July. First Fridays are community events that happen from 5 to 8 p.m. for each Friday of the month year-round. First Friday features activities, art, dining, and after-hours shopping at all those shops downtown. Boo Bash. This is a community trick-or-treating in downtown Camas. Local businesses give out candy or neat Halloween prizes to all the kiddos. Everyone is dressed up. It's so much fun. Seriously, my kids love it. The Farmers Market. From June through September, there is a farmers market in downtown Camas from 3 to 7 p.m. That's every Wednesday. Lots of local vendors are there for produce, flowers, natural products, etc. They also have hot food stands if you want to go grab dinner. I love the Greek gyro stand. It's the best. So that's it. I hope this was helpful. There is so much I didn't have time to cover, especially the topic of Camas schools. So maybe come back next week to see what I talk about next here in Southwest Washington, and I will put together a video for you on those Camas schools because I know a lot of people are drawn to this area because of schools, and it's a lot of information. All right, have a wonderful day.